This is the next segment on Ivory Keys Apartments. As you can see, it looks a lot better, although I thought that the siding was going to be green, like a light green for the main building and a slightly darker green on the bottom, but no, it's very light tannish gray and a slightly darker tannish gray. Looks pretty nice. Let's cross the street, because I swore this picture looked like that, but now I'm looking at it in person. Yeah, it is. You're seeing it just like I am, at least the way the viewfinder's showing it, although slightly lighter in the viewfinder and probably the video. It shows kind of a very pale green with a slightly darker green. Apparently this is not a correct rendering, or they changed how it's going to look one way or the other. And I'm going to aim up like this. You can see looks a lot better with siding and windows, don't it? This building hasn't looked this good in a long time. And here's the parking lot. It's all nice and leveled off. There's the front entry. This is now the front of the building. The front is now the back. Again, the ample parking. Thought there'd be room for a park or what have not, but I guess not. And I'm going to be assuming the apartments will be on this side, because on this side we have the camera looking at the fence and not what I'm wanting. You see the basement windows are big enough that they can do an egress style window. Of course, they're going to have to rip a lot of that brick out to make the appropriate egress window. Or maybe it's enough, I don't know. And still, I don't know what the holdup is. Probably because it interferes with traffic. This side still looks exactly like it did before. And the dark green stuff they painted on we showed previously was the vapor barrier, as we've shown you before. And before they put on the siding, they're putting the blue board insulation on. You can see a little more up close and personal as I move the camera what the architectural look for the windows are supposed to be. Pretty nice. Very nice. And we're going to stop because we're going to go across the street anyway, and people that think we want to hear their music. They were using the whole street to dump stuff, so I had to come all the way from there, which, there's my finger, all the way from West Street down this street to get to this end. And it does look nice. And I got a doggy that way. And they're starting to side this side of the building. What I find interesting is I don't get what that darker stuff is. Some sort of mesh. I guess that's how they're nailing the siding to the building, I guess. And it is not, since they have the windows in, it is getting dark, but it's not dark enough that I could press the let's look inside button and see anything. Yeah, they still haven't done that side. So you can see they put the blue board, not the blue board, the insulation panels in that section. And gotta keep it moving. And this was a loading bay. I'm not quite understanding how that's configured the way it is, but the only thing we can kind of see is a little bit inside the basement. Can't really see anything else. That was another loading bay right there. They're doing something I'm paying attention to everything, so I'm kind of stuttering. I don't think we need the X anymore. Yeah, I can't really see much of anything. Oh, that's eroded away quite a bit. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. It looks like they're going to board that shut. Like I said, these are so small. There's no point to them. They got a thin piece of the side of the insulation going along the very top, which I find interesting they did that, but not go all the way down. Well, we do have a little something to see. Yeah, not really. I'm paying attention where I am, not the camera. Yeah, it's still all guts. Framing, wiring. People trying to get home on a very narrow street because construction crews need it to do their job. Yeah, there's nothing to really see. It's just guts. Same things we've already seen, except it's darker outside and there's windows. Now what I'm going to do is turn this way, blah blah blah, copyright right there, and I'm crossing the street, not looking at the camera. I don't know what I'm getting. Oh, I actually did all right. Well, I'm not going to get the best shot that I would like to get, but I like to post a shot of progress on Facebook. And yeah, this is about as good as I'm going to get. Too much going on. They still did nothing. Well, yeah, they still didn't do anything with this topper. So, or that, but still, that's the progress. Not much to report on the inside that we can see. And that's it. Georgia 551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.